Now, value acceleration is not the only goal of your business model. The other goal of your business model is to go out and screw the competition. And no. I did say that, but that's not what I meant. Doing that is totally nasty and unethical. Let me rephrase it. The goal of your business model is to make competitors' business models increasingly inefficient and ineffective. So, let me give you a few examples. Amazon Prime is an example of deliberately weaponizing a business model. The Apple App Store did it the same. So as is Google's suite of peripheral products, or Gmail, Google Places, all of those feeding data into the search algorithms. Would their products work just as well without these? Quite possibly. I mean, users most of the time wouldn't see much difference. But what they're really doing is making it either incredibly hard for competitors to come in and play in that space with them. I mean, when did you last use Bing or DuckDuckGo to do a search? And it destroys other people's business models. And that is why they are doing them. And this is what your business model's got to do. If it's not got some way of disrupting or hammering the competition's business model, your business model is not going to have a sustainable competitive advantage. So part of our time when we're doing the design, business model innovation design, part of our time has to go on creating and maximising value. The other part has to go on how do we disrupt other business models so that our business model has the space to flourish. Now, let me give you another example. Oak trees poison the ground around them to kill off competition. Go out, look for an oak tree. There's going to be nothing living under its canopy. And in most markets, what you'll find, there are so many competitors that if you don't take this approach of killing off all the competitors, there is going to be one or more of them who's going to copy your business model, who's going to copy your product design, who's going to copy your quality, who's going to copy your price, and they're going to do it better than you. And then you're back to where you started, back in the red ocean. So when you design your business model, you have to ask whether you're going to be seen as item 32 on a competitor's board meeting, just like, okay, spend a couple of seconds on it, move on to the next one, or whether you're going to be the topic of that board meeting, of an emergency board meeting, because you are an existential threat to their business. This is what we're trying to design into your business model. And if you are an existential threat, then the question that you have to ask is, well, they're going to respond because they don't want the business to go under. So what have we got designed into our business model that is going to counteract their obvious counterattacks? Yeah? And this is how we're thinking about business model. It's really, really strategic rather than responding tactically, which everybody else is going to do and get you stuck back in competition again. So let me give you another example. Tesla's direct-to-consumer approach does this to traditional car manufacturers. They have the choice of abandoning a 100-year-old distribution model, selling cars through dealerships, and having to compete on the same footing as Tesla in a new channel, or ceding the whole of the new channel to Elon Musk. And it's unpalatable either way. And working with car retailers, they're seeing their margins or their margins slashed by 80, 90, 95% by the car manufacturers because they're not seen to deliver value any longer. Game over. So how are you going to force your competitors to be in the similarly awkward position of having to rip their business apart to stay in the game?